morning, Blogsters. Actually, it is morning. I was just going to say, it's not early, but it is early because it's not early for Jim, but it's early for me. Good morning. Let's have our first sip together. Today we're waking up with some caramel macchiato. What is that? It's strong, whatever it is. It's got coffee grounds in it, whatever it is. But I'm so excited to be in a mug. An already done mug, my favorite. I miss mugs. I am sitting up. So I shared on Instagram last night. But I wanted to come on here and tell you guys how everything went yesterday. I'm probably going to vlog when I get the results for the main channel. But for right now, I tell you guys like everything. So yesterday went really well. It was different than I anticipated because what they had done is set me up an appointment for 2:30. Say they'd be there at 2 o'clock. And then they set me up an appointment for 4:30. So I just thought it was like the appointment for 2:30 was a half an hour. And then the appointment at 4:30 was like I'd have to hang out for an hour and a half. Well, that's not what happened. So I went there at 2 o'clock. I actually was there a little early, so I went in early. And they gave me an IV in my arm. And thank you, Richard. He did such a beautiful job. And I didn't feel it at all. Laura tried. She tried, and I could feel hers, but not, I mean, it didn't, no pain. I don't know. Needles don't bother me. Then what they do is they put you on the table. The table is this big. I said to my sister, it's like I was on a balance beam when I was in middle school again. We used to do like the balance beam, and you'd be like, lay on the balance beam. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. But I told them, I said, don't worry. I spent my first 18 years on a couch, and I can spin in the smallest space. And that's not 100% accurate, but mostly. There was about 3 years maybe, that we had twin pull-out beds. Me and my sister Julie, that were in the living room coming out of a couch, but they were actually like twin-sized beds. But for the rest of the time, it was like a couch. And I can actually tell you which couches were and which one was the most comfortable, but I'm not going to do that. That's a kind of boring story because those couches don't exist anymore anyway. I just will tell you that the worst one was the colonial couch with the wooden arms and the wool plaid. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? If you're old enough, you know, you know. If you know, you know. Sorry, my water bottle is pushing on my back. There we go. Well, I'm pushing on my water bottle. That's probably the more accurate description. So, what you do is he puts you in the machine, and he injects you with the radioactive iodine at very low amounts of radiation. People who have had this done for treatments, people have this done for scans. My amount was so little because it was a bone scan that I don't have to have any other precautions other than flushing twice when I pee for the next 36 hours. The paper said 24. He said 36. The lady on the phone earlier said 48. So I guess there's like a variation, but he said 36. I'll just do 36, which is tomorrow at tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning. That would be 36 hours, or 2:15. Sorry, tonight at 2:15. So I got my injection at 2:15. What they do is they scan you. He waits like a minimal amount of time. I think it was like 30 seconds or 3 minutes or something, like between 3 minutes and 30 seconds and 3 minutes. And what it is then the radioactive iodine gets in your blood vessels first, and then they scan your blood vessels, and then it goes into your soft tissue, and then they scan your soft tissue, and then it goes 3 hours later, it's absorbed by your bones, and then that's in your bone material. And then you come back 3 hours after your injection, which isn't 3 hours after you left, it's 3 hours after your injection, and they do your bone scan, which I thought was so cool. And I told him, I was like, can I watch him do the IV? Because I was like a medical geek. And he's like, sure. And then he describes everything to me. And I was so happy. Like, I love learning. I am such a weirdo, but I love learning. I love medical stuff. So he basically explained it to me. He's like, it gets absorbed in your, he goes, I inject this to you and it gets absorbed in your blood vessels. And then what it does is it looks for wherever your body is injured will be drawing more blood, and it will show up as brighter. And I was like fascinated. And then as it goes into your bones, it will show like all of the imperfections, and the same thing. Wherever your body is trying to heal will be drawing more blood, and that will be drawing more iodine, and you could see it, or the radiation, and you could see it. I was like so fascinated. So he was so great to tell me everything. I was kind of like had that nervous, I couldn't stop talking, making everybody try to laugh type of thing. And I was doing good for a while, but then he got really scared one time. So I went to go roll over, and he's like, do you need a hand? And he had put this like monitor. First, it was a brand new gorgeous machine. He would put the monitor for it like over me. And he's like, do you need help? And I was like, no, I'll just grab onto this. And he's like, oh, no, that might come down on you. I was like, after I rolled over and everything, I was like, Richard, I wasn't going to grab that. I just wanted to see what you would say. And he's like, and I said, I said, it wasn't because it was going to come down on me. You just didn't want me to break your brand new machine. And the nurse, he's like, yeah, that's accurate. And the nurse was like, you don't know how long it took him to get this machine. And it was so sweet. There was such a good crew. They made it so easy. He was so nice. He made it so easy. He made it fun. He made it interesting. I did talk a lot because I do when I'm nervous. It's what happens. And I was anxious, to get it done, and I wasn't sure what to expect. So, excuse me. But it was all good scans. My body was very cooperative. I was very cooperative. I was able to do things they didn't expect, which is normal. It's like when I used to go dancing, people would see me like drop it like it's hot, and then be like, whoa, why? I can be big and drop it like it's hot. In case you don't know what drop it like it's hot means. Maybe how low can you go if you're like older, and how low can you go? But you do it fast. Anyway, then I was just, while they were doing the IV, and I knew, I wasn't sure. First, I wasn't sure if I had to stay because I didn't know about the radiation. All I knew was about the peeing. I didn't know any more details. So I didn't know if I had to stay, and if I had to stay, excuse me, I'm sorry, that just made it phlegmy. If I had to stay, then could Jimmy stay with me? And he was like, oh no, you can go home. He's like, it'll be like 2 hours. And I was like, oh, okay. So I texted him to come at 3:15, 3:30, and just come and get me. And then he did, and he told me, Richard told me that when you come back at 5:15, the receptionist will be gone, but I'll let you in. And I was like, okay. So it was really great. The nurse came up and she opened the door at 5:10, I guess, because we were there a little early. Jimmy went in, got the wheelchair, got me. We went in. They told him where to park because those doors automatically lock at 6 o'clock, the front doors. So we weren't gonna be done by 6 o'clock. So she told me to park back by like the employees and stuff so we can leave out that back door. It was really cool. The way they took care of us was just amazing. The second test, I have to tell you the truth, they made me drink so much water. I felt like I was floating away. For the first time in like forever, I woke up in the middle of the night to pee like twice last night. Now the first time it was 2:30 and I actually got up and peed. The second time was I got up at 4:30. I got up at 5 o'clock and I felt like 5:30. I got up earlier, but I had to pee at like 5:30. And then I was like, Jimmy's going to get up at 6 o'clock. I could just wait because I don't want to wake him up. He has to, the thing is, if you go in the commode, then it has to be emptied every time and you have to flush twice in the whole thing. Wash it, disinfect it, and bring it back. Just for the next, like, now another 30 hours or whatever. No, not even. 24, tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning. So, I didn't want to have to wake him up. And then I really didn't want the pee to sit there. But I would have woke him up just going. Because, you can't really go quietly in the same. So, I went back and he was like, did you eat? And I was like, no, I didn't. You didn't tell me I could eat. He's like, oh, you should have ate something. I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, I've drank so much water. I don't know that I have room for anything to eat. So I had to go. And he's like, no, water's good. Water's good. It'll help spread out the, it'll help the radioactive iodine move around. So I was like, okay. So my second scan was good, and I got to see afterwards. He did a head-to-toe full body scan. The first scans were just my legs, basically from my mid-thigh down, not even my hips. But the second one was full body scan, head to toe. Now, I got a chance to look over at it when it was on the screen, and wherever there's inflammation lights up, every single joint was lit up like the 4th of July. But my left shoulder and my right knee were lit up like Christmas. Now, I know my left shoulder's got issues. You know, I know it's got issues. He said, yeah, there's arthritis in there. I was like, you think? But it's my bad shoulder. And he made me hold it a certain way the whole time to get the IV. And at the end, I was complaining that I had like a dead arm. And then after the full body scan, I was like, now that you see my left shoulder is my bad shoulder, you make me feel really, you feel really bad that you made me hold it up the whole time. He's like, no, I really don't. It was just fun. He was fun. I think part of that is me. If you go in with a fun demeanor, you seem to make the room very relaxed. For people like the oncologist's office, you know, they deal with people who have really grim outlooks because they have grim diagnoses, and they just aren't happy spirits to begin with. Some people just are really stressful about it, and that's all warranted. It's not a complaint. But I just don't want to add that to anybody's day. Like whenever I have, I don't know, really anything. Like even the day that I went in, my hip was excruciating and the doctor was going to touch my knee and I said I'd throw a punch him. Even that little bit of my humor coming out alleviated this tension in the room from like all the pain that I was suffering and the moaning and the groaning because my medication hadn't kicked in by then. Sorry, I just need to move the table back so I can move my legs a little bit. So, what was I going to say? Sorry, my brain just saw something that I wanted to show you and it just disappeared. Oh, so basically, if you're calm and you're gleeful in a way, like even though it could be grim, there's always joy, there's always hope. Don't forget to laugh every day. All of the good for our life slogans. Just take the next step and all that stuff. And I don't mean to belittle their things. They're just, all of them are kind of like poignant. I mean, I guess because of Mary traveling through all of her collective issues over the years and coming up with these ways to deal. I mean, they work. They work. There's always something to find joy for. You woke up this morning. That's joyful. Yeah, you're in pain, or you have trouble breathing, or yeah, you can't move, or, you know, yeah, you're alone maybe, and, you have a choice of like being in pain or getting breakfast. I understand that this is trials, but you're up, and you still have a choice. You have a choice to push through the pain so that you can eat breakfast, or to like, no, it's too much. What can I do? And you know what I mean? Like, I feel like just waking up is having a choice. Do I have the most productive, great day that I can? Do I find joy in the moment? Do I find something to smile about today? Whatever it is. And, I've said it before, and I've actually said it for a lot of years. I used to say, growing older sucks. Getting old sucks. That's what it was. Getting old sucks, but it beats the alternative. And I'll tell you something. After last year, my brother passing away, that has never been more of a poignant statement in my life, because so many are denied the privilege. And every day is a gift. And that's why they call it the present. No, every day is truly, truly a gift. And you look at it that way, that's the best way, in my opinion. So being joyful at a time where it could be stressful, finding joy in a moment, finding hope, finding a way to get through the current 5 minutes of lousiness. You know, it's kind of like, if you've ever seen the movie We Bought a Zoo, his brother teaches him, you only need 20 seconds of courage. You really do. To get through anything, you need 20 seconds of courage. And honestly, it's kind of like the same thing. You only need 20 seconds of joy. If you can get through this 20 seconds of pain and find the joy for 20 seconds, you have a better chance of getting through the next 20 seconds and then the next 20 seconds. And, you know, we talk about day by day, minute by minute, moment by moment, like day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, moment by moment. And it's true. You live each day in the moment. You enjoy the moment. I'm not saying disregard the future, obviously, but you can't focus on the future. Your whole goal in life can't be what tomorrow will be, because you have to be able to get through today the best way you can. Now, am I 100% successful at this? No, I'm absolutely not. Do I do my very best and try to find everything I can? I do. Jim? Jim? Jimmy? Excuse me 1 second. Call Ice.
Calling Ice home.
Sorry.
Yes.
Were you just here?
I was just pooping.
You're on speakerphone. Did you get back to your office already? Because I was calling you.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't hear you call me.
Oh, okay. Did you start doing your thing yet? Could you possibly come get me that little thing that Poppy gave me, the 2-tier tray? I wanted to show everybody. Okay, thanks, honey. I'm sorry to bother you. You were here, and I was like, maybe he has his headphones in because he can't hear me calling him. All right. Okay. I heard the toilet flush, and then I was like, that's him. And I'm like, Jimmy, Jim. I was like screaming. Sorry. Thanks, hon.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Yep.
Sorry about that, guys. I actually might edit that out. Who knows? Because he said he was pooping. You don't need to know that. You get enough information about me going to bed. So, yesterday was very successful. I don't have results yet. He said probably tonight or tomorrow, which is today. Thank you, sweetheart. Just be careful. Everything's going to probably want to fall off.
Oh, good for it.
No. I was going to say, you just carry it carefully.
Well.
And then I was going to ask you for that Target bag, because I'm going to share everything. Thank you so much. So cute. Isn't it the cutest? No? Well, you know you love it.
I know I'm asleep still, and
yeah, of course. I'm sorry.
Not feeling the greatest right now.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yep. Go away, kid. You bother me.
I love you.
Love you too.
Sorry, I'm playing. So the joy that I have for a day can be lost. I spend a lot of time by myself. My mind goes wandering like crazy. Yesterday and the day before, I was kind of like anxious babbling. That's why the vlogs were so long. Not that the vlogs aren't long these days, but I spend a lot of time by myself. I don't really have anybody to talk to. My friends are at work. But I do have a dear friend that I met here in town, and she's amazing. I don't know if you heard her voice while I was doing my Sierra haul, or when you hear it, when you see it, you'll hear her voice. But I wanted to share with you what she gave me. Now, she had shown me in a little FaceTime video, or actually a photograph, of this mini 2-tier tray that she had found at Hobby Lobby. And it was on 40% off clearance sale from Christmas, because it's a Christmas item. And it was originally $7.99. And when she showed me the picture, and I hope if I still have the picture, I will actually insert it, but I don't know if I do. She showed me the picture and I was like, oh my God, that is so cute. I totally want one. I was going to send Jim to the store. He never went to the store. Mom had gone to Hobby Lobby and she had forgotten to look for it. So I asked her if she could buy me one because she was going. And I was like, well, if you have, I can give you the money now, or you can give it to you when you come back. If it's not on sale, pay full price, whatever. And it's this big. Is that not the cutest thing? You guys know I love miniature things, but this is beyond, above and beyond miniature. Now, would I pay $8 for this? Oh, heck no. But I did pay. Well, actually, it was a gift. She paid 40% off $8 for it. So I think that's so stinking adorable. Now, again, you go to make this at Dollar Tree, it might be $3 or $4 anyway, so it was worth it. But then, she's so sweet. I'm going to cry because I didn't cry in front of her because I didn't want to. But she went all over St. Louis to find me miniatures. So, are you ready? There's a baby squirrel. There's a little tiny pumpkin. Red truck. You ready for this? Gnome. And Scarecrow. Now, he might fall because he has trouble standing, but I'm not sure if I'm balanced. I'll do my very best. Is that not the most adorable thing you've ever seen in your entire life? I love her so much. She's been such a blessing to me. Doesn't want me to talk about her, so I won't, but she's been such a blessing to me, and I wanted to share with you all else what she brought me. So you know I haven't been able to go to the Dollar Tree. So she said, I want to decorate your room with some fall items, but it has taken 3 weeks of her saying this for me to try to get my husband to bring me the autumn box to go through. And we are doing it this weekend, but it's just been a lot to get it done. So she brought me some things. First thing she brought me were these stickers. She said, you said you love these stickers. Gnomes with coffee. Yeah, I do. They say thankful, grateful, and thankful. They say, like autumn. This one has a pumpkin, and the rest of them have like little cups of coffee and cappuccinos and to-go cups. So I've been putting it here because I mostly lay on my side here, and I see my love is patient, love is kind, and then I can see that. I mostly lay on my right side. It's the most comfortable position. It is causing a little bit of issues, but it is the most comfortable position. So I'm trying to deal with the issues. And then she brought me a whole bag of stuff. First, this was something that she had shared ahead of time that she was like, I'm going to pick up fabrics. Do you want any? And she shared these. These two are Scarecrow plaid, like fabrics. There's like a plaid behind the Scarecrow. And you know what? Let me open one. Look how cute this is. It's so vintage. It feels so vintage to me. Hey, it reminds me of the couch that I hate. No, I'm kidding. But it does. It just, the colors are very 70s. And I got 2 of those. And I think there's just one of these plaids. Yeah. And then I got one of these. It's black and white check gingham with the blue trucks. And the blue trucks all have sunflowers. I actually like this. And then she brought me some sunflowers. And then she brought me the blue trucks with sunflowers. And my mind was like reeling for what I could do. Like it was just like, what can I do? And I have some ideas, but again, if I can do it, maybe I'll have to be next year. I don't know. I don't know what tomorrow brings, so it's really hard for me to say what the future holds. Oh my God, I'm so happy. These are the mini buffalo check pumpkins, or gingham pumpkins if you want. You guys, there's 5 in a pack. I love her so much. I think they came in orange and white and black and white, I believe. Let me just move my tiny tray back and my coffee back so I can put stuff on the table. Now, I have the big corns that used to be sold individually, but now they have 2 littles. I have the big corn, and these are heavier than the other ones. The other ones were like just styrofoam. These are like a lot of beading on them or something. A lot more beading. I don't know. They just feel heavier. I had the autumn flower swag lights. If you guys, there's a video out there. It's so easy. It's like one of the easiest DIY projects. The reason I wanted Jimmy to bring this to me is not only because I wanted to show you and to brag on her for being an amazing friend and to thank her for her amazing generosity. Wouldn't that be cute? But I want him to actually put this stuff up for me because I want to be able to embrace my autumn. I don't know how much longer I'll have to be in bed. I will tell you guys about that in a few minutes. I don't think I told you what the oncologist had said, but I will share that with you in a few minutes. And then hold your britches, because this woman just spoiled the heck out of me. Rotten. So I'm trying to see. I think there was a couple of doubles. Yeah. So I don't want to have to. That's a double. She spoiled me. Okay. That's a double. And this is a different one. Okay. So, first off, we'll talk about this ribbon, and then there's 2 more that were doubles. There's a double of this one and a double of the baby gnomes up here. Okay. First, I want to show you this one because this is gorgeous. This yellow has like a white scroll work in it. Can you see it? Right? I think it's extraordinarily gorgeous. This was also like the sunflowers and the fabric, and I was just like, that's what it's all about right now. Then there was this amazing plaid, and she made a good point. She's like, that would be great for Easter even, because it's all these beautiful pastel colors. But they all coordinate with gnome ribbon. Gnome ribbon. I'm going to show you these 2 separate because they're going in this direction. So if you could see, there's all these different gnomes. This one has like 2 rows. This one has 1 row. And they're going in this direction. And these are the 2 that I have that she's... Oh, that's... No, they look different. Yeah, they're different. I was going to say, these are the 2 that she gave me doubles of on the top here. But these all go in this direction. And there's like gnomes and gardens and baby gnomes and big gnomes and girl gnomes and boy gnomes. Can you just, please? So she not only has been so generous, but she's been a godsend just to have a person here, just to visit. And she's also done care things for me. And like, you know, it makes her happy. And like, it makes me happy. Doesn't make me happy to have her care for me. It makes me happy to care for people. That's what I meant. So I'm so grateful and appreciative, and she's just absolutely amazing. And I cannot believe that she found me, I found her, we fell into each other's lives, however you want to say that. So I wanted to just share with you a couple other things that I got, because we talked about, I got a new combler. This is my new combler. It's rainbow. You know what I really like about this one? Okay. This one has these doors. Oh, well, first of all, the whole row comes out. So these doors Oh, is this not the one that I got? I got the one with the doors that pop off. Yeah, I do. Okay. These doors interchange. So what I'm trying to, the reason I'm telling you that is if you're a person who fills your comblers on Wednesday, your Wednesday can start here. You could do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And you can do that because the doors interchange. And I thought that was such a neat feature that I have never seen before. And if I can get the door back in. Did I just break it? No, I didn't. Because that's one of the reasons I bought this. It was because we used to do meds on Saturday, Friday. When did I used to do meds? Friday, Saturday? I don't remember exactly. But the rows pop out. I can't say. I gotta get my glasses on. The rows pop out of this tray. And that's really good if you're a person who, like, say mom keeps one pill combler on the kitchen table for dinner and keeps one in her room for breakfast. So she could actually put them together if she was traveling and just take one. So I thought that was really neat too. I'm sorry, my OCD not OCD, my perfectionism wants me to fix this now because I'm afraid if I broke it. So just get my glasses. I might have to edit this out too, so. The rubber has to go down, and then this goes back in this way or this way. Where's the... Okay, yeah, I got it. Ooh, woo! That scared me. But I got it on Amazon, and it was $10, I think, which I think what I paid for that, same one that Jimmy's got. But it's totally different looking than his, so that's going to be great. I also picked up, because it was just $3.99, this is $10. Now it's $11 at CVS. This is the one I used to use. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but I will show you why I like it. It does this. It's got a hole in the back of this, and you can take, like, the day out. You see how the day is coming out? And what I used to do, and if this is something that can work for you, if you don't take a lot of big pills, what I used to do is put this pill container in my glucometer case and take it with me in my purse. Because when I worked at the group home, I would go home to take care of my dad. And now I go home and take him. I would go home during the day or go out in meetings. I never knew where I was going to be at medicine time. That's the thing. So I made sure I had it with me. I'd pop it in there at night. I'd take my night meds and then put the new, like, switch the combler out into my glucometer, and I'd be set for the day. Then the last thing, well, my beautiful friend sent me more medicine, which I don't know if I can get this package open. But if you're my beautiful friend and you're watching this, thank you. I think we got all our medicine because it came in different packages. And then the last thing I got that I wanted to share you guys was kind of like a necessity treat. I'll tell you why I say that. So you guys know I lost 50 pounds since last year. Well, my underwear are falling down. Not all of them, but quite a few of them. So what I did was, and this is sort of like a trial situation because they had a 40% off coupon they sent me at Torrid. It was like a flash sale. So two of these items are fun treat items. 2 or 3 of them are necessities. And I'll tell you what I did. I usually wear a 6 at Torrid, which is like a 30. I bought 2 pairs of Harry Potter underwear. I love them. They are black with white, like they have Deathly Hollows and lightning bolts, and they have the Whomping Willow and Hedwig, and no, it's not Hedwig. That's a snitch. Oh, that is Hedwig. It's not a Whomping Willow. It's Hedwig. I knew she was on there. And a golden snitch. And I bought them in a 4 and a 5, or 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, because as I lose weight, I want to see these underwear as I dry them. Do they fit? Will they shrink? All the things that you have to, like, test as you're losing weight. underwear is kind of like important. They have to fit, you know, because if they're too tight, they roll, especially when you have like a belly. I'm big all over, but I have like a belly. So I don't want them to roll under my belly, like that whole situation. And if you're a plus size girl, you know what I'm saying? But even that, plus size girls are all built different. Not everybody has a belly. Like my sister Jane, before she lost weight, she really didn't have, she had like a little pooch relative to her body size. Almost like a period pooch. She didn't have like a fupa. Too much information. Anyway, so not everybody's built the same. You know, I'm a belly girl. This was, let me show you the treat items because they're going to fall out. This was a treat item because it was on sale, 40% off. It was still expensive, but I got a new Hello Kitty shirt. And I picked this up in a 5. Is that a 6? Oh, I thought I got it in a 5. Oh, poop. Let me see. I don't have my glasses on, but look. Look. Isn't she so cute? It's just my favorite color, red, and it was a white Hello Kitty on a red t-shirt. I will tell you the truth. My Snoopy t-shirt's starting to fade, and you know that's the one I like to travel in so people can find my body. I know that sounds morbid, but it's the truth. I always wear the same thing when I travel. I like the bright color red because people spot red because of blood and emergencies. That's why sirens are red. That's why McDonald's is red. People notice it. It's just I think because of blood and soreness and redness, I think that I have to ask the biologists. Maybe they know. But anyway, I like red's my favorite color. It's my power color. It gives me energy while I drive. But truth is, I always try to wear the same thing if I'm on a long road trip. Because if I ever go missing, God forbid I drive off the edge of the road or I get kidnapped or killed or whatever, people know what I'm wearing. Because I'm always in the same thing when I'm on a road trip. So, sounds morbid. It's just my own little... So I bought this because this was one of the few Harry Potter things that were on... So some of the licensed items will not be used with the 40% off discount. So it says not eligible for discount. But some of them were, and this one was. So this is one of the Harry Potter t-shirts that was eligible for 40% off. Did I get this in a 4 then? A 5, I mean? I'm so confused what I did. I thought I bought all t-shirts that were smaller. I can't tell. But this one I loved because it faded. It reminds me like our old concert t-shirts. Acid wash almost. Plus it's really cute. It's the sorting hat, right? So it says the sorting hat tells Harry, as Harry's trying to like not be a Slytherin, he said, you could be great, you know, it's all here in your head. And I think that that is so poignant for reminder that we all have greatness within us. We just have to figure out what we want to do with it. Like, some people are really great at organizing. Some people are really great at making a great biscuit. And they're like, why aren't you making biscuits for the world? The last thing that I got that was a necessity was this hoodie. So, I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't really wear a winter coat unless it's like sub-zero. But mostly I wear my winter coat when it's wet rain because it's waterproof. But even then, I wear it without the liner. I almost wear it like a raincoat. I mostly wear sweaters and hoodies because I'm just naturally a warm person. And sometimes I layer a sweater with a hoodie if it's exceptionally cold out. But they had this. This was another one of the Harry Potter items that they were allowing the coupon for. And it actually has got a matching pair of pants, but I don't need any pants, to be honest with you. I needed a hoodie. It wasn't super cheap. It was cheaper than it would be if there was no coupon. But it wasn't super cheap, so it's not like just get the matching pants because you can afford it. Plus, the way we downsized, I don't really want to bring in extra. I do have 2 t-shirts to be replaced with these 2 t-shirts that I knew already because I actually had gotten rid of them already because one of them was like, I totally stained. And the other one ripped up like where this thing is here. So these are going to be replaced anyway. But there is a zipper hoodie, not just a pullover. I'm not a pullover hoodie kind of girl. Okay, so it's just plain black in the front. It has sleeve art. Let me see if I can't zip it a little bit and show you the sleeve art real quick. Okay. If I put my arm in it, then you can see it. Okay. It has sleeve art. I don't know if you can actually see it. It's like Hedwig, and she's kind of rainbowish, and she swirls down to like Harry's glasses. Can you see that? With stars. There is the same on the right side, and the inside of the hood is the same, like the same rainbow kind of pictures, but there's sorting hats and glasses and Hedwig and like books and all these things inside the hoodie as well. It's only lined in the hood, but it's like regular. It's like that thin, like French terry, I think it's called, when it doesn't have like the bumps inside. No, fleece. That's not, I don't know what this is called. Anyway, it's a really, really thin fleece, which is perfect for me. Again, zipper hoodie. It has kangaroo pockets, which is what they call these pockets. It just got pockets. It's got pockets. And it has nothing on the back. So other than the sleeves, it's pretty much a black hoodie with a lined hood. So it makes it very like transitional. Like, you know, I don't want to say appropriate, but you know, like if you're going somewhere that's not FanCon. I don't care. I don't care. I wore Mickey Mouse pants when I was 27. I don't care. 24, 25. I don't care. Just saying. So, collectively, that's everything that I've gotten. I hauled the Sierra stuff the other day. Hopefully I can get that video up. I just have to get Jimmy to put everything up today and videotape that for me. And then I've shared everything except what I'm wearing. So what I'm wearing is another pair of pajamas from Walmart. These are from Secret Treasures. It is a t-shirt and shorts. So let me just give you a little bit of background insight. My favorite kind of material. It's rayon and spandex. It starts off real thin and silky, and the more you wash it and dry it, the tighter it comes. I tell Jimmy, I don't know that you're supposed to dry it with heat. I think it's probably supposed to be low heat or tumble dry, but we haven't looked. But he's like, they're just pajamas. However, as I'm becoming menopausal more and more, the more we dry them, the heavier they become on me. They're like not airy and thin. They like make me sweat. So I have 3 nightgowns that I wanted to get rid of. So I bought 2 more nightgowns and these pajamas. Now, another thing with the transition is I bought the nightgowns in a 4 and 5. I normally wear a 5 in the nightgowns, but I noticed that the 5s, I bought a 3, 4, and 5. I noticed that the 5s were kind of like, had really big armholes and was kind of like being inappropriate sometimes. And the 4 fits really much better, and the 3 actually fits. Now, the 3 that I bought was it was the same brand, but it was a different material, and I didn't realize it, honestly. It pilled the first time I washed it. It pilled up, and I was like, this is horrible. And, but it fit cute, and I was like, Jimmy's like, it's a little snug, but I was like, but it's stretchy, so it didn't feel snug, but it looked like a little snug on my belly pouch. But otherwise, it felt really good to wear. It was a 3X. I was like super excited. It was only $7, so it was like, that one was on clearance. But I bought 2 like this. They're black with the white tie-dye stripe on them of the nightgowns with the sleeves, with no sleeves. And then I bought this. This is a tie-dye top and black shorts. The black shorts have the gray ribbing, or the gray edging like this. Now, I don't think I even shared it with you, but for Lisa's birthday and my birthday, when she came, I bought us kind of like matching pajamas, because we actually have a set of matching pajamas on accident. I bought a nightgown and she bought a set of pajamas that were the same material from the Secret Treasures. And we looked like twinsies. So on purpose this time, I bought us coordinating. So what I bought her was tie-dye tops and bottoms, and their capri pants and a tank top. And what I bought me was tie-dye bottoms and a black top. The black top has a gray yoke. You probably seen me wear it. I think I wore it 2 days ago in a video. So what this is this is a t-shirt that matches the pants, and then this is shorts that matches that top. So now they're like coordinates. I can swap them out. So what I realized is, since I haven't been wearing the Voltaren, I don't know if you know, I haven't been using the Voltaren cream, which is like the anti-inflammatory topical. I have been trying to reduce the amount of medication, and I'm like, since I'm not having the same excruciating pain, I don't want to keep using it if I don't need it. But since I haven't been using it, I don't need to wear pants or a long nightgown. Because what I find is my legs are get very hot at night. But my shoulders, and I told you I have like my bad shoulder, if the blanket gets pulled down, my shoulder hurts from getting the cold air on it. So I said if I could get a t-shirt to wear either with the shorts or with the capris, as opposed to just a tank top, I said that would be better. So I have a couple of other pajama t-shirts that go with pants. And if I could just like, I was going to get shorts to match them, but I was like, you know what? I have a couple of pairs of pajama shorts. They don't have to match. Where am I going? When I have company, I'll match. So this is the other thing that I got and that I received in the mail. We are getting pop sockets today because I bought a pop socket. I don't know if I showed you guys. I did show you guys, and it said, or I told you guys, it says, God is good, and it broke. It was just from Wish. It was just, I think it was paid for shipping, which was like $1.24. But the bottom rubber, like if you know, pop socket cones down, the bottom rubber just like, boop, and fell off. Now, granted, I did have it for about a year, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I only have been using it for a couple of weeks. So I found pop socket brands on clearance at Walmart, but they're just black. And they come with the little holder that you put on your car, but the holder can go anywhere. So I actually said to Jim, sometimes at night, I spend so much time on my phone. I said, sometimes at night it hurts my shoulder. So I'm thinking I might actually like put it somewhere like on the side of the nightstand or somewhere so that I can actually hang my phone up to do stuff on it. But I don't know if I'm going to do that. We'll see. So that's my collective haul and my collective update of what's going on in my life with the doctor. I told you guys I will give a full, if I get the report today, I will give you a full update video on the regular channel tomorrow. And if I don't, then that means I didn't get it, because I might not get it till I hear Monday. Like he said, I might have a few tomorrow, but it might be up tomorrow, but it might not be up till Monday. So it might be up Monday. So I will give that review after I hear from the doctor. And my sister is coming on Tuesday, so I'm super excited. And my CAT scan, chest and abdomen CAT scan, which includes my pelvis, will be next Friday. So that's it. And then the 27th, I go back to the oncologist. But I don't know if he's going to want to change that because I won't have had the biopsy by then. So we'll see. I will keep you guys updated as it goes, okay? I appreciate you being here. You guys, I love you so much. I wish I could just reach through the phone and give you each one giant germ-free hug. Each. I swear I do. I actually found a little sticker on Instagram that said, I can't wait until I can hug you, because I feel that way. I just want to show my appreciation and physical affection. And I know that that makes some people nervous, but I'm a great hugger. I really am. I mean, people have told me that for years. Probably because I'm so squishy. I'm just the right amount of firmness. I squeeze with just the right amount of firmness. All right, I love you guys. Listen, and as always, you take care. God bless. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.